My name is Christopher Garbo, and in this video, I'm just gonna take some time to answer some questions about myself and share more about how I've built my own social media and video production company over the past 7 years.
Chris, describe yourself in 3 words.
Independent, caring, and comical.
How did you get started doing videography?
So if we want to go all the way back to the beginning, honestly, I think it started when I got a GoPro for Christmas when I was around a junior in high school. From there, it just started making these fun little adventure videos with friends, and I got a lot of good feedback on it. So from there, I just kept slowly investing in my gear to where I got a camera, and then I was taking it seriously on wanting to get better, how to film better, how to edit better, and that just led to me filming any event I could at my university to get experience and work with people. Lo and behold, I somehow graduated college, moved to New York City with a marketing degree to work with a YouTuber. From there, working with one person just led to growing my network even more with clients, opportunities, and now I can say that I've worked with people that I looked up to at the very beginning and have worked with brands that I would see on TV and think, man, that would be so cool to work with someday.
How many countries have you traveled to, and which one is your favorite?
I have traveled to 47 countries at the moment. My favorite one I have to give credit to, it's the first one I traveled to by myself, and that is the Philippines. It'll always have a special place in my heart.
What's one place you're still dying to visit?
Norway, for sure. My heritage is half Italian and half Norwegian, split right down the middle. I've been to Italy a few times, but I am dying to go to Norway, specifically with my mother.
What's your zodiac sign?
I am a Pisces.
Do you have any nicknames?
Yes, I do. I would say the most common one that I'm known for these days is Chris2Chris. That is my social media handle. It is so just widely used by all my friends and people that I meet out and about that they save my contact name as Chris2Chris at this point.
I'm pretty sure I did too.
Yeah.
What's your favorite project you've ever worked on?
My favorite project I ever worked on happened literally in an instant. I was in Spain and I got a call from a YouTuber, Los LeBlanc, who is one of the most popular YouTubers in the travel space. He called me up 4 days before a job saying that he needed me in Kenya to help him film the Great Migration of the Masai Mara with a hotel collection company out there. Too good of an opportunity to say no to, so I said yes and found myself on a bunch of Kenyan safaris for over 2 weeks in a matter of days.
What's one thing you learned about working in this industry?
One thing I've learned about working in this industry for sure is how close the relationships are. When you are running your own business, you develop a very strong relationship with the client or the brand, or sometimes both, to the point where I look back at all the people that I've worked with and brands that I've worked with, and they actually have developed into friendships to the point where these people are gonna be in my future wedding one day. I'm so grateful that not only do I get to work with these people, that I got to build really strong relationships with them as well.
How do you stay grounded if you're going through a burnout?
I think the first thing you need to do is recognize that you are on the verge of a burnout. In this industry, it is so quick to go from one project to the next and not take time in between or do things to stay grounded. So I think the first thing is recognize that you're going through a burnout and then really channel in whatever makes you happy and do those immediately.
If you weren't doing your current job, what would you do instead?
This is actually funny because I've gotten this from a few people who have recognized this. I am so into watching sports to the point where I am giving my own crazy commentary, even though I'm just sitting on the couch watching it on television. So honestly, if I could start all over, I would 100% be a sports broadcaster.
And what's a piece of advice you'd give to your younger self?
It's very easy to make mistakes, and when you're working as a one-man band, if a mistake happens, you feel like you are going to take all the blame. But mistakes happen and you can't dwell on them, and you have to move on and just learn from them. You'll get it fixed.
What's your biggest goal of 2026?
Honestly, is kind of what I'm doing right now, is to establish a presence on LinkedIn and do a lot of things that I put off to the side when working and growing in this industry, which is having content on my LinkedIn, headshots, resume, all the good things. Shout out Alan, to my friend who's helping me with that.
What up, what up? What advice would you give someone watching who wants to pursue a creative career?
The time is now. I am looking at all these algorithms that are constantly changing, which could disincentivize someone, But if anything, they are encouraging people who are starting out to get inspired and grow right away. I've seen it so many times, so just the time is now, it's not later.
What's your favorite holiday?
I would probably say the 4th of July. I love fireworks at night. I love the cookouts. I love the country music and just hanging with a bunch of fun people.
Beach or mountains?
I am born and raised in Florida, so I love the beach, but honestly, the mountains are what heal me.
Most beautiful place you've ever seen?
New Zealand, by far. The landscapes and nature is truly out of this world.
A country you would move to?
I love the country of Turkey. I think I would base myself in the city of Istanbul. It's centrally located, love the culture, love the people, love the food. It's awesome.
Window or aisle seat?
Under a 4-hour flight, window. Over 4 hours, aisle.
Country with the best food?
I feel like it's a very common answer, but I'm gonna say Japan with a caveat of that, yes, they have good sushi and good ramen, but anything they do exceptionally well. So like, if you're looking for a good pizza, I promise you Japan is gonna have the best dough, best cheese, best sauce. It's amazing.
Craziest travel experience?
I didn't realize how terrified I was gonna be of this, but I went bungee jumping in New Zealand, and that by far was the craziest thing I've ever done. I've never been so terrified in my life, but it was a great experience.
One travel hack you swear by?
Biggest travel hack that doesn't seem like a hack is do not buy an eSIM when you travel. I think the biggest thing you can get out of travel is disconnecting. So I usually never buy an eSIM, never get a SIM card. When you're traveling, you're there to escape and take in the moment. And if you keep being attached to your phone, you're not gonna get that same experience. So you can live without an eSIM, experience the world as it is.
Solo or group travel?
Both have their pros, but honestly, what made me fall in love with travel is solo traveling.
First camera you ever owned?
A Panasonic GH4. It was all manual focus and had horrible stabilization. So you had to learn how to use that thing the hard way.
What's the best part about your job?
I have to double down on this. I think the best part about my job is that I am so blessed to be able to work alongside and travel with my friends. It has led to some of the just greatest memories in my entire life.
What's a skill you wish you had?
I'd love to have the skills of like an X Games athlete. That just seems so cool.
What's your hidden talent?
I am a pretty good horseback rider. I know how to gallop with a horse and jump with a horse as well.
One piece of equipment you can't live without?
These days, it still is a drone. I feel like when I travel, that is the ultimate way to capture a different perspective. They're also just so fun to fly. I can't live without a drone.
Are you a cat or dog person?
I'm an animal lover, but cats.
If you could have dinner with 3 people dead or alive, who would it be?
The first person has to be Mac Miller. Absolutely loved him as a human being, gone too soon. And then I would pair that. I saw a funny interview one time of him where he says that he loves old people. And so I would bring back one grandparent from each side of my family. So I would most likely bring back my father's mother and my mother's father.
What's the best way to spend the day off?
Usually it means getting outside for me, going for a run, playing my guitar, and then just treating myself to some good comfort food.
What's a quote you live by?
You have survived 100% of your bad days. Bad days are inevitable, they're going to come, they're gonna weigh down on you, but if you remind yourself that you have survived 100% of your bad days, I promise you, you'll be able to get through this one.
What else can people expect from you moving forward?
Hopefully, more content like this. For the past 7 years, I have been helping others make content, make videos for other people, but now I am really trying to make the priority and the time to do it for myself. So again, this is a great stepping stone to start that, and I hope y'all resonate with it and want to see more.
And now this camera, this camera, this camera. Chris, tell the people what you got going on. How can they connect with you?
Well, first of all, if you're watching this video and you haven't already, make sure to connect with me on LinkedIn. Make sure to follow my Instagram and YouTube, both Chris from there. Hopefully you're gonna see more behind the scenes of how I've gotten paid to travel the world, what do I do behind the scenes when I'm traveling, how do I stay afloat while juggling deadlines, multiple projects, and time zones. Just share a little more perspective on that, because while it's hectic, I mean, it's still the best job in the world. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to comment and give it a like, and you'll be hearing from me soon.